Welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Naturalized Citizen? Today is episode 2, Attorney Hashi versus Attorney Lucy. We will give everyone a few minutes to join us. While we do that, I'll start to explain the rules of the game, and then we can get started. Hopefully we'll have everybody on and we'll introduce ourselves and everything. I am your host. I'm Attorney Amanda Schaefer. Ladies, would you please say your name for our audience of 0?
Hashi Richards.
Lucy Bedridge.
Well, thank you both for joining us. So if you don't know the show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? This is a play on that. Essentially, it has nothing else to do with the game otherwise. Do you guys have, did it go live? Okay.
It says live in the corner.
See that.
So in order to become a citizen of these great United States, you have to either be born here, or you derive citizenship through your parents, or you naturalize. If you're going to naturalize, you have to take the naturalization civics test. They just changed it. You need to answer 12 out of 20 questions correct in order to pass the interview, as well as an English test. These questions are about basic American history and government. The categories are American government, American history, symbols in history. So there's a list of 128 questions on uscis.gov that you can access. Everybody can. And those are the questions you get asked. So we thought it would be a fun way to see. Right now we're focused on immigration attorneys. We'll probably expand out eventually if the show takes off a little. But we want to see if our immigration attorneys here know the answers to the test. So 2 weeks ago, we had our first episode. It was Attorney Aggie versus Attorney Elizabeth, and Attorney Elizabeth etched out the win. It's not live?
No, live video hasn't started.
Will's telling me there's only one person. I was wondering why there's only one person. It's definitely live on the Instagram, and now
the video hasn't started yet.
And it's facing the wrong way. That's lovely. It hasn't started yet. Oh,
It says live though.
It does say live. It says happening now. No.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. If you're watching and you can see us, I do apologize for this back and forth. Are you sure? Set up there.
The live video hasn't started yet. It's still saying that.
My dad said he sees us on Facebook. Of course, my dad.
Well, I can't see it.
Thank you, Dad. Are you?
I'm gonna log into Facebook on my other computer and see. Let's see.
Yeah, restart it because it's showing only one person, but I think there are more people watching. But I don't know if I'll be able to see comments or anything.
I see it.
It's working.
Yeah, it's on your Amanda Schaefer is live now.
Okay. Okay. Well, I just did something else, and I'm live. I just did something. All right. Well, hopefully. Oh, it's not on. All right. Well, I'll have to fix that later. I don't know. It's through the Shapiro law firm. I don't know why it's not working. But anyways, hopefully, if you hopefully you're able to watch us. I know at least 2 people have affirmatively stated so. But I don't know. Sometimes with technology, these lives, man, they can be frustrating. So as I said, we'll get to our introductions in 1 minute, just to recap what I was saying. That these questions are from the actual naturalization test that you would take if you were trying to naturalize to become a U.S. citizen. And last time, the attorney born in the U.S. did win. And today we have another battle of foreign-born versus domestic-born. Attorney Hashi, you took the test, and we'll talk about that in a second. So let's get to our introductions. Let's get to the game. And I'm looking like the comments might not work. So if you are watching, you comment. I love comments, and I do apologize. Let me try one more thing. I thought I could see the comments on the Facebook if I'm on the Oh yeah, okay. All right, well, I'll try to check in on that. Okay, let us screen share. You're gonna hear the music start and I'm gonna, okay. Come on, oh, why do you have to ruin my music?
I'm laughing because I'm happy.
No, not you, I was talking to it, cut my music.
It's okay.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so welcome again to Are You Smarter Than a Naturalized Citizen? And we get our little spins going. Okay. All right. I am your host. My name is Amanda Schaefer. I am an attorney here in New York. Well, I'm not in New York the second, but in New York normally. We practice immigration, family, criminal defense. This is the same information that you had from me last time. All of us are available for hire. I highly encourage you to reach out to myself or these other wonderful two attorneys because we all care very much about what we do, and we're hoping that this test helps more people become U.S. citizens, or not this test, this game. And I'm proud to be an American because of the sense of security and safety I am lucky to experience every single day. I may not be here today if my grandmother did not flee Poland during the Holocaust to seek refuge in the United States. Now I get to help people fleeing persecution obtain protection and the same sense of security that my grandmother saw. And that's true. My grandma came over here when she was like 17 or something. She fled the Holocaust. We're Jewish. And, you know, there's been a lot of flack the last few years against refugees and asylees. And we're a nation of immigrants. Our first founders were fleeing religious persecution in England. That's exactly why it is in our First Amendment that you can have freedom of religion. So, you know, despite sometimes the hardships that we go through, we have to remember that what this country means for people and the freedoms that come with it. So that is why I am proud this week to be an American. Next up, let's meet our contestants. Attorney Hashi, please introduce yourself.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Hashi Richards. So I was born in India, and my parents, actually my dad arrived in the US first on one of the last planes coming from India at the time, bringing over doctors. And then my family, my sister, brother, and my mom came after. And I took the naturalization exam in 1995. I think there is my blacked out certificate of naturalization.
The naturalization certificate from a horror flick.
But listen, the picture is not cute, but you know, it's in pretty good shape for being, what, 26 years old.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And what's this on the right?
That is my birth certificate from India. And it looks like it was ripped out of the actual registry because it's an original page. And it looks pretty good for being 40-something years old as well. So I am so proud to be a U.S. citizen. I'm so happy to be in this game with you guys today.
And you know, Hashi, that brings up something interesting because we have this issue with clients all the time. If you were to lose this, how would you be able to prove your birth?
You know, yeah, I would have to do a copy of that and then affidavits maybe. I mean, and then fill out, what's it, the N565 and get it going. But yeah, you know, it's difficult with India, especially with the birth certificates and also with the police certificates. That's also a common issue to obtain. But yes.
And Hashi, why are you proud to be an American?
Okay, I gotta expand the screen here to read this. 1 second. Okay. We moved to the U.S. when I was 2 years old, and growing up here presented me with opportunities that I would never have had in my birth country. I had freedom to choose the amazing life I wanted to live. Most importantly, I've met people from all over the world in this beautiful melting pot of America, which I never would have been able to do staying in India.
Well, thank you for sharing that, and we are glad you came here as well.
Thank you, Amanda.
Let's meet contestant number 2.
Here I am. All right, so my name is Lucy Bedridge. I am an immigration attorney here in Kansas City, Missouri. I was also born in Missouri. And right now, I work for the Gerardo Graham Law Firm in Kansas City. Beginning March 1st, I'm going to be working for Sharma Crawford Attorneys at Law. One of my absolute favorite things to do is to go with clients to their naturalization interviews. I find it so exciting. And, you know, I'm wearing my glasses tonight because I know already I'm not smarter than Hashi. I need all the help I can get.
And I got a couple of images here for you.
Yeah. Here I am at the, yes.
Here.
So here I am at the 1996 Shorthorn Junior Nationals. My family, some of them that immigrated, they immigrated in the 1800s. They came to the United States from England because they wanted to raise cattle, and the United States gave them an opportunity to do that. So my family still raises cattle. I grew up taking care of cattle. This is obviously me in 1996, and the picture on the other side of the screen is my great-great-grandfather's business cards. He was born in England, came to the United States when he was 13, around the same time as, you know, some of our clients come to the U.S. And he was a naturalized citizen. We used to have his naturalization papers where he was naturalized by the court in Nebraska, and he gave up his allegiance to Queen Victoria.
Very interesting. Thank you for sharing it. And can you also please tell us why you're proud to be an American?
I think the United States is a beautiful, and it's a complicated country. I think any of us who have immigrated here, you know, we have to reckon with the people who were here earlier. And, you know, the United States can be transcendent and have moments of greatness if it's willing to reckon with those contradictions. I think that's when it lives up to its promise as a nation, as a place where all people are created equal and have equal rights.
Well, thank you for sharing. And it's very interesting how all of us three even, we all, our families have been here for a different amount of time and came in a different way. So it's very interesting to see that. And I hope that more people share the stories of their family history, because sometimes, you know, you're here for generations, you forget your family, they were immigrants too. We all are. So we all should feel welcome here. And hopefully more of you who want to become a U.S. citizen can become a U.S. citizen after learning the answers to these questions. So before I get the game started, I'll just give a quick reminder. It's the first to 12 is right. Or first to 12 is right. The first to 12 right answers wins the game. And we will be picking categories, and we will be picking the questions at random so that our participants do not get any of their practice questions or the same. Some of the questions are similar. And only one, if a question, some of the questions call for multiple answers. So it'd say like, there's 3 of this, name 1. We will list all the answers, but you're only required to name 1. So anywhere, if you give one of the answers, when there's multiple, you get it right. I will be deciding if you've complied enough with the language of the answer, as the USCIS officer does at the naturalization interview, to determine if you deserve a point or not. Do those rules sit well with you ladies? You're okay to go forward? Yes. All right, let's get started. All right, so in order to, where did I put the coin? All right, in order to get started, we're gonna flip a coin. Lucy, call it in the air.
Tails.
It is tails. Would you like to go first or defer to the second half?
I would like to go first, and I will take rights and responsibilities.
Rights and responsibilities. We're actually going to go from this one for now. That's a little different question. All right, rights and responsibilities. Okay. Yeah.
1 second. I got to pull up my buzzer. It just closed. Hold on a second. Can you give me one?
Everyone's clear for the buzzers?
No, hold on a second.
Oh, and ladies, please remember not to buzz in until I finish reading the question. Otherwise, you will have defaulted on that round.
Right. Sorry. I have my computer, my Surface on my lap, and I'm trying to pull it home because I'm using my phone for the thing. All right. Okay.
You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So we are going to start with rights and responsibilities for 64. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? H. It says H.
Oh, sorry, I didn't type my whole name in. Let's see. Citizens of the United States, or citizens.
U.S. citizens. That is correct. And it's your board.
Let's see. Symbol. Can we pick that category? Symbols in history.
Now you can pick any category.
Can you reset us?
Oh, I can do that. I'm supposed to be better at this. I will be. Okay. You want symbols?
Yeah.
All right, let's go with symbols for 121. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Lucy.
For the 13 original colonies.
13 original colonies.
Woo-hoo.
Very good. And it is your board.
Okay. Let's do principles of American government.
Principles of American government for 9. What founding document said that American colonies were free from Britain? Hashi.
The Declaration of Independence.
The Declaration of Independence.
Right.
Sounds like you guys studied, because it's far better than practice. Because you know I love the dunce guy when you get one wrong, so I hope someone gets it wrong. All right. Clear, and Hashi, it is your board.
I think it's the battle of the buzzer. Whose ever finger is faster here.
That's got to get those reflexes going.
How about recent American history and other historical information, please?
Sure. Recent American history and other historical information for 102. I'm looking at what am I looking at here? Okay. When did all women get the right to vote? Attorney Hashi.
Sorry, I put an H there.
Okay.
The 19th Amendment.
We will accept 1920. After World War I, or the 19th Amendment. All right. On a roll, on a roll. No, man, I just got confused. Whose turn is it?
I think it's mine, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do the 1800s.
Oh no.
I know. You might get your dunce person now, Amanda.
Okay, 1800s, my favorite. What is it? Not century.
I mean, I think it is a
I just realized why I got confused, because some of them. Okay, I know what's happening now.
We lost Hashi.
Oh no, there she is. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, let's do 1800s for 92. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. Attorney Lucy.
The Civil War.
The Civil War. Okay. Attorney Hashi, you're bored.
All
Oh, no,
right.
Lucy's bored.
No, I think it's her board. I just chose the 1800s.
Hashi's bored. I apologize.
You have a lot going on.
I have a lot going on.
Let's go back to my favorite category, recent American history.
Recent American history. Let's go with number 109. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Attorney Hashi.
Communism.
Communism or nuclear war? Very good. Attorney Lucy, it is your board.
Yes. Let's do system of government.
System of government.
Can you reset us?
Yes, I can. For
Yeah,
32. Who elects U.S. senators? Attorney Hashi.
Citizens of the state, of their state.
Citizens from their state. That is correct.
Shoot, am I still on? It's not, it didn't cut me off, right?
No, you're good.
Sorry about that.
Attorney Hashi, your board.
Okay, let's see. How about system of government?
Wait, we just did. You just picked system of government. Lucy, your board.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That
No,
was my-
I think I just picked system of government.
You want you want
think
system
I
of government again then?
Yeah, it's Lucy's board. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, no. How about rights and responsibilities?
Rights and responsibilities. The Instagram feed is now seeing my emails pop up. All right. It was from Ayla, so that's all right. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the oath of allegiance. Attorney Lucy.
If the law requires it, to bear arms on behalf of the United States. And if the law requires it, to do work of national importance under civil direction.
Let's find out. Give up loyalty to other countries. Defend the U.S. Constitution. Obey the laws of the United States. Serve in the military. Be loyal to the United States. What was the second part of your answer again?
It was to do work of national importance under civilian direction, which I know is part of the oath. But they might be combining that. I don't know if that is considered saving the nation or if it is considered
Well, let's see what the judge of the world, Amanda, thinks.
Yeah, the judge of the game show world is unfortunately going to have to do so. And it's not just because I wanted to see this guy, but because I think that would have been an answer too confusing for a USCIS officer.
Oh, he's
Fair enough. I apologize, Lucy. I didn't want to.
okay.
But
I love to see that dunce guy too. So
he's supposed to be the bad news bears, but he does bring a little smile to your face. So that's good. All right, Attorney Hashi, you're bored.
all right, let's see. How about systems of government?
Systems of government. Oh, yep, got it. I'm doing a little better at least. Let's go with 39. Ooh, I think you guys will know this. Who's quicker reflexes? What is the name of the Vice President of the United States? Attorney Hashi.
Kamala Harris. Woohoo!
Let's find out. That is correct. Okay.
It's so exciting that it's a woman.
And as an Indian, I'm so proud that she is of Indian and Jamaican descent.
I agree. I wore my pearls. I'll tell you that.
Right.
All right.
Can you reset?
I was resetting.
It's Lucy's turn.
Okay.
Yes, I have the black pen. Lucy.
All right. Let's do the colonial period and independence. That looks untouched.
Ooh, colonial period and independence for 84.
For good reason.
Ooh, this is a toughie. Why were the Federalist Papers important? Oh, Attorney Lucy.
It got people to support the Constitution, or they got people to support the Constitution.
They helped people understand the Constitution. They supported passing the Constitution. Very good. Hashi, you're bored.
All right, let's go back to recent American history.
Recent American history for 106. Why did the United States enter World War II? Attorney Hashi.
Because the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor.
Let's find out. Bombing of Pearl Harbor. The Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, which is the same thing, to support the Allied powers, England, France, and Russia, and to oppose the Axis powers of Germany, Italy, and Japan. That is correct. Okay. Attorney Lucy, you're bored.
Let's do plain history.
Plain history, as in history, correct?
Yes.
All right, let's go with number 128.
Oh.
What is Veterans Day? Attorney Lucy.
It is the day that we honor people who died serving our country in the armed forces.
A holiday to honor people who have served in the U.S. military. Unfortunately, that's going to be another question. If you know why, the holiday you described is Memorial
It's Memorial Day.
Veterans can still be alive, and we celebrate them on Veterans Day. Memorial Day, we celebrate soldiers past and present, alive and deceased. Veterans Day, all veterans of the Army. Actually, no, I'm sorry, Memorial Day, not alive and deceased. That's the point of Memorial Day. So you were close, and that is a common confusion amongst immigration attorneys, I'm sure. But thank you for letting me see my friend again. All right, Attorney Hashi, you're bored. I got you cleared.
All right, let's see. How about systems of government? And I have my good luck charm here. I have my son who just...
Ooh, systems of government. 4. I got you. 21.
Oh, you.
How many U.S. senators are there? Attorney Lucy.
100. I don't know.
Final answer? 100
Yes.
final answer?
100.
I was about to say, you redeemed yourself. You got me a little worried there. All right. The harder one's the House of Representatives. I don't know if we'll get to that one, so I don't want anyone to answer it, give anyone an answer. But Attorney Lucy, it's your board.
Can you reset us?
Yep.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let us do principles of American government.
Principles of American government. We're going to go with number 1. What is the form of government?
Uh-oh, whoops, sorry, can you reset me?
I can't reset you. You buzzed in too early. You have defaulted. Attorney Lucy, this is all you. What is the form of government of the United States?
I will say a democracy.
Republic. Constitution. Republic. Representative democracy.
By the way,
Please, Mr. USCIS officer, let me become a citizen.
I mean, how badly do I want you to become a citizen is the question. You and your Scottish cattle over there. I will give it to you, but if you're watching out there, it is very possible that answer would not have been marked incorrect on the test, depending on how much of a stickler your officer is. It's a democracy, so that's good enough for me. But there is a difference between a representative democracy and a non-representative, and a real democracy.
A republic.
Yeah, where is literally like a real democracy, like a full-fledged democracy, is every citizen votes for everything. You don't have people representing you in Congress. You're not voting for people to vote for you. You're just voting for you. So it is a difference, but you know, if you on your AP history test, you wouldn't have gotten that right. But you know, naturalization is a little different, but we'll give that one to you. All right.
all right.
Democracy.
I believe it is Attorney Hashi's board.
All right. Okay. Recent American history, please.
Recent American history. For 108. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Oh, Attorney Lucy.
Oh, I think I actually stayed buzzed in because I don't think you cleared us.
Oh yeah, 'cause her name was.
All right, let me read it again. I cleared.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Attorney Hashi.
Russia.
We will take Soviet Union, USSR, or Russia.
My son's here. He told me not to dance, but I want to dance.
You can do all the dancing your heart desires. Okay, Attorney Lucy, you're bored.
Let's do the colonial period and independence, please.
Can you reset me? Because I don't want to be buzzed. Okay.
All reset. We're all reset. Colonial period and independence. Let's go with 75. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves?
Oh, God.
Attorney Hashi.
The Africans. People from Africa.
Africans. I didn't mean to say that all excitingly.
Yeah, very somber.
That is not okay. I'm not okay with it. It was in my game show voice. I apologize. Attorney Hashi, you're bored. Nope.
Did I just pick that, Lucy, or that was you?
Oh, you did. Actually, you did. Right.
Okay.
Wait, no, though that wasn't recent American history, obviously, right? Because I think Hashi picked the Soviet Union one. I think she picked that one. So it might be my turn. I don't know.
You're right.
It might be her turn.
You're right.
Can you?
I think it is her turn.
You're all clear.
Whose turn?
All right. Lucy's.
I think it's hot. Okay. Sure. Let's go with system of government.
System of government. Let's see this one. Who is the commander-in-chief of the U.S. military? Attorney Lucy.
The president.
The president. We had some confusion on who this person was and or what this person did in practice. We're all good now.
We don't need to revisit that.
Attorney Hashi, you're bored.
Honey, you want to pick the category?
System of government.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
System of government.
System of government. Elizabeth is asking. Elizabeth was our winner 2 weeks ago in our first episode. So congratulations again. She just asked a question. Who's on first? I don't know if she's trying to play a joke on us. You know, the who's on first. Like what?
Yes.
What's on first? No, who? I don't remember what it is. It's something like that.
I remember that.
I don't know who's on first, Elizabeth, unfortunately. But I know who is first, and I can't tell you. All right. So system of government. Let's go with this one. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? Attorney Hashi.
Okay, I know this one. 6 years.
2 years.
What?
Done.
Oh yeah, 2 years. I was getting confused with the
2 years.
Oh, like
Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best
You're
of
not
us.
your son, so he didn't hear that one. It's okay. You know what? This guy is getting love. That's what matters.
Yes, he is.
All right, Attorney Lucy, you're bored.
Let's do principles of American government.
Principles of American government.
Mm-hmm.
What does the Bill of Rights protect? Attorney Lucy.
Freedom of speech. Oh, I was gonna go more abstract, but then I was like, maybe they just have like a whole list.
The
Right.
basic rights of Americans, the basic rights of people living in the U.S. So they were actually asking for the Bill of Rights as a whole, which is
Yes.
good to remember when you're taking the test. If that's your question, you can't just name one of the freedoms of our first. If asked what's the First Amendment, then it's about the freedoms. But it's that happens to the best of us. Attorney Hashi, it is your board.
Okay, so since my son picked that last category and I got it wrong, I will pick my own category, which will be history, please.
History. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. Attorney Hashi.
Thanksgiving Day, Christmas, and New Year's Day.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
Yes, New Year's Day.
Final answer.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We have New Year's, Martin Luther King Day, President's Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Columbus Day, Veterans Day, which we just spoke about, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Woohoo!
All right. Attorney Elizabeth is telling Hashi to blame her son for getting the answer.
You know, Miss Elizabeth has a son your age too. I mean, yeah.
Is that that's why she did so well?
I know.
You hear the answers. Hashi, you need to tap into that resource. All right. Again, I give you your point, and now Lucy, your board.
Let's do the 1800s.
1800s.
I think I'm still buzzed in.
Not anymore. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Attorney Lucy.
He signed the Emancipation Proclamation freeing the enslaved African Americans.
He freed the slaves. Emancipation Proclamation. Save or preserve the Union. Led the United States during the Civil War. He was the 16th president of the United States and delivered the Gettysburg Address. Now, one thing I want to point out here, were you to have said he was the president of the United States, while that would have been correct in general, I don't think you would have gotten the points if you didn't say 16th president.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
1 second. There's a certain question I want to just, whoops. No, never mind. I can't do it right now. There are certain questions that are specific to your states. We didn't get to any last time. I was hoping to get to some this time, but I don't know where they are. So.
Yeah, I mean, what category? I forgot what
Chaos.
category. But let's go back to symbols.
Symbols.
We've done that one.
These are how they repeat. I mean, this is a freebie then. Well, you know what? We're not doing this. We're not.
Oh, did we do that in this game? Okay.
Yeah. See, that's why I try not to pick that. There's not many in that category.
Oh, sorry. Okay. How about the 1800s? I don't know why I picked that category. That's
like
Lucy's
that
category.
Like the 1800s. What a time.
Right.
I wonder where those ones are.
Not in the 1800s.
No, they're not. They're one, but it's fine. Let's go with 92.
Maybe system of government.
We already did this one.
Yeah.
Is this playing a joke on me now?
You know, I think I need to go
damn it.
back to
Chaos.
American history then.
All right, let's get back.
I can't see the board anymore. I just
The
see
board.
Lucy.
Oh, you're killing me. Not you. Just the,
Yeah.
okay.
I also am there. I see the board again.
Okay. Recent.
All right. Reset. Okay. Let's try one more pick. Hashi.
Recent American history is not working either.
Recent American history.
Yep.
We could do recent American history.
Let's do it.
American.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
Well, my memory is fading, so it's okay if we do a repeat question.
Now I know what the form of government of the United States is.
I know. I'm not doing that one. All right, ready?
Ready.
Why did the United States enter the Korean War? Attorney Hashi.
Oh, to stop the spread of communism. Which
Stop the spread of communism.
a bonus point is, I think that's also the reason they entered the Vietnam.
I will deny your bonus point.
All right.
Okay. I will let you ladies know that one of you is one away from victory. I will not tell you who.
Gotta be Hashi.
It may or may not be Hashi. But it is Lucy's board.
All right, let's do system of government.
You
System
know,
of government. I
I
can't.
have my son cheering over here, so let's go. No pressure.
So let's see which number I want to use. System of government. 59. Name one power that is only for the states. Attorney Hashi.
The power to make a police department, power for protection, police protection.
Provide schooling and education, protect police, issue driver's lessons, safety, fire departments, and provide zoning and land use. That is correct.
I would have gotten that one wrong, so good job.
And with that, we have a special little surprise for our winner.
Do I see?
Oh,
Dogs.
Tail roll, please.
Tail roll, please.
And the winner is Lucy.
Oh, I didn't know it was going to say it. It wasn't supposed to say that. It was supposed to yeah. I didn't know the voiceover worked. Ah, I was just going to say it. That's a fail. I mean, I actually made a sign. I made a sign, a really horrible sign, but when I couldn't get the voiceover, because apparently, like, TikTok is easy to do voiceovers, but then you got to post it. You can't just save it. So, anyways, despite what the puppy said, it was Hashi. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're very proud of you. You put a notch in the category for naturalized citizens. So the overall score is 1.
right.
Like I said, we'll be back in 2 weeks, the same time, for another episode of Are You Smarter Than a Naturalized Citizen? 2 brand new contestants going at it, likely immigration attorneys, possibly another American versus non-American born. Either way, they are still near and dear to our hearts. So we appreciate everybody for watching. I hope that you learned something today. Again, we're all attorneys available for hire, help you with your immigration, and with Hashi as well as your estate planning needs. I will help you with your family criminal needs. And Lucy will help you with your immigration needs because she is awesome at immigration needs. And if you have any questions or you need help accessing the test, please feel free to reach out to any of us. If you go to the event page, which we're going to keep up, I think you can still access even after because I want to do it recurring. But anyways, all our contact information is there. You can always reach out to me. I'm happy to help you guys reach them as well. Thank you, Lambert, for watching, and thank you, everyone else. And we will see everybody again in 2 weeks. Have a great night.
Bye. Thanks, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.